Welcome to Bliss Ritual number 44. In this practice, we're going to gently awaken, circulate, and refine your life force energy, the deep living vitality already inside of you. We'll work with Taoist energy alchemy, drawing from your root, which is considered Jing energy, your foundational essence, moving it through the central channels, also referred to as the microcosmic orbit, and transmuting it into Qi. This is the vital bioenergy at the heart, then into Shen, which is considered spiritual clarity at the crown of your head, and bringing that refined energy back down to nourish every part of you. We all experience feeling depleted, foggy, or like our spark may have dimmed, but this practice helps you come back home to your inner source, replenishing your energy body from the root up, clearing stagnation, and awakening a steady current of energy that supports you from the inside out. Consciously moving and refining this life force creates more coherence between body, heart, and mind. In Taoist tradition, this circulation, Jing to Qi to Shen, is known to increase vitality, emotional resilience, mental clarity, and a felt sense of inner power, so you can meet parenting demands and life with more sustained energy, presence, and joy instead of running on empty. You'll find this energy practice to be more advanced than previous ones. Whether this practice gives you an unforgettable experience of coming home to your body as a temple and remembering who you are, or if it gives you an extra boost of energy to carry you through the day, it's definitely worthwhile. Over time, this can become a daily way to recharge, refine your energy, and show up more alive and resourced for yourself and your family. We'll begin this practice sitting up with your spine straight. So I invite you to close your eyes if it feels safe to do so, feeling a gold ring of light surrounding you, symbolizing that you are stepping into ritual space, where the veils between the unconscious and the conscious thin, where you can get more liberated, more free, and step into your inherent power. Feeling an iridescent bubble surrounding you, holding you in safety. I invite you to practice self-love, self-compassion, and self-honoring every step of the way. We will be connecting with the life force energy within you, the embodied wisdom that carries with it the depths of your human archetypes, all the different archetypes and expressions that you can possibly be, feel, and express within you. I invite you to feel a sense of reverence and awe as you feel this great energy at the base of your body flowing up through your spine, through your third eye, and emerging as a lotus at the crown of your head. This process is powerful if you already have an active, conscious experience of life force energy in your body and in your system. Consider this an invitation to deepen that relationship, to deepen that trust. If you don't yet have an active experience of this energy within, if it's still dormant, I invite you to build that trust and foundation prior to a potential awakening in this lifetime. I invite you to feel awe and reverence for this great energy in your body, whether active or dormant. And bring your hands to a prayer position at your heart, like you're inwardly bowing through your heart to the great source of energy within us all. Feeling a sense of trust, of the wisdom of this energy, a wisdom of your body, a wisdom of consciousness, the wisdom of the source of all that is. The trust doesn't come from this belief that the source of energy within you will only bring you everything that your ego desires. The trust is that at times your deepest desires will be fulfilled beyond your wildest dreams. And at other times, you'll encounter blockages and challenges as invitations to love more deeply. Find unconditional love for humanity, for what you are, for all of reality. That consciousness not only fulfills our desires, but also teaches us that this energy, as it is active in your system, will work to awaken you. Because we didn't become human just to get our petty desires fulfilled. We came here for a much greater purpose. You can be in conscious relationship with the energy we are activating today because it is alive. It's conscious. So I invite you to take a deep breath and feeling what it is to surrender your everyday personality, your judgments and beliefs about the world to a greater reality within you. I invite you to notice that this energy is you. It's not foreign. It's just as much you, if not more you, than your thinking mind. Notice if you can find a sense of relaxation and softening into that there is a force within you greater, so much greater than what you thought you were. Feeling this energy as whatever it wants to be, the planet and humanity and the entire universe. Feeling a sense of gratitude for this presence. Feeling if there is a touch point in your life that makes sense for you right now. Maybe it's a daily dance to move with this energy, a daily prayer, a moment to journal. If you feel that being in relationship to this energy will serve you, then make a commitment to yourself and do that practice now. We're going to transition to working with energy alchemy through the Taoist practices specifically. So I'm going to invite you to tune into your body right now. You can take some deep breaths in the base of your body, and you're going to be working with life force energy. I invite you to imagine a pearl light of energy. Every time you breathe into it, it expands. So bringing this energy now to your perineum. This is a power point at the base of your body. This is the gate of death and life. Inhale and exhale here, feeling this pearl ball of energy. You're going to inhale now from the perineum up to your coccyx, your tailbone. This is the sacral pump. And then exhale the energy slowly back down to your perineum. And as you do this, feel that you're opening the channel of your microcosmic orbit and activating it with this energy. The next time you get to the coccyx, inhaling and exhaling there, feeling the pearl ball of energy expand and contract. And beginning to inhale it up now to the kidney point, which is right behind your navel, the level of your spine, the Ming Men, the door of life. And exhale it back down to the tailbone. Inhaling very slowly up to the kidney point. Exhaling slowly back down to the tailbone. Feeling that you're really opening and activating this channel. This is the governor channel. It's Yang. It opens up a feeling of safety, protection, and action. Now bringing your attention right onto that kidney point, you can even touch your body to find the exact location. Inhaling and exhaling out of the kidney point. Now inhaling it up to T11, Qi Chong. This is the adrenal gland center, and it's right across from your solar plexus at the level of your spine. So again, you can reach around and touch it if that's helpful to you. And exhaling back down to the kidney point. Inhaling up to T11. Exhaling down to the kidney point and going so slow, really focusing your full attention here. And now inhaling up to the point opposite the heart and touching it if that's helpful. Inhaling and exhaling, feeling this pearl ball expand with every breath. And then inhaling up to the C7 point across from your throat center. And exhaling back down to the point opposite your heart. Inhaling and exhaling into C7, feeling this energy expand and contract. And then inhaling the energy up to the base of your skull, that little nook at the base of your skull called the jade pillow. This is the cranial pump where you can actually pump energy into your brain and the higher centers through this gateway. And exhale from the jade pillow down to C7. And then back up again, really feeling that channel open and activate. Inhaling and exhaling in the jade pillow. And then inhaling that energy all the way up to the crown point. Activating the pineal gland. Feeling your pineal gland so alive, so charged with energy. And exhaling back down to the jade pillow. I invite you to really feel the quantum reality that gets fully activated by opening these higher channels. Inhaling and exhaling from the crown point, feeling the energy expand here. And then exhaling down to the third eye, the pituitary gland activation center, the crystal palace. And inhaling back up to your crown, feeling that activation of quantum reality from this space. You can make quantum leaps in spirituality and your human reality, giving you access to this super high vibration energy space. And I invite you to go ahead and touch your tongue to the roof of your mouth. This helps open the downward flowing channel, the functional channel, the yin pathway. So you can exhale now down to the throat center, right at the center of your throat. And inhaling back up to the pituitary gland, the crystal palace. Exhaling back down to the throat center. Inhaling and exhaling from the throat center, working with the energy that's here. If touching your tongue to the roof of your mouth continues to support the downward flow of energy, you can do it, but it's also optional. It really helps build that bridge between the crystal palace and the throat center. So I invite you to exhale now and let the energy flow from the throat center down to the rejuvenation center at the thymus gland and heart, right at the center of the heart, your spiritual heart, the center of your chest. And then inhale back up to the throat center. Again, you can touch your body if you desire. And now exhaling, feeling the energy move down to the solar plexus. Inhale, letting it come back up to the thymus gland and the heart. Really feeling this channel open and flow. And exhaling now from the solar plexus down to the navel point, right at the center of the navel. Inhaling back up to the solar plexus. And exhaling down to the sea of Qi. This is in the center of your lower abdomen, a little bit beneath your navel, above your reproductive organs. Really feeling it intuitively. This is where your lower Dantian is, the center of your gravity. And exhaling from the sea of Qi down to the center of your reproductive space. Inhaling back up to the sea of Qi. And exhaling finally down to the perineum, the gate of death and life. And inhaling back up to the reproductive center. And letting the energy now come back to the perineum, feeling how it's changed. Working with visualization and the power of your mind to move energy. I invite you to feel the art of sublimation. You're going to inhale in one deep, full inhale, the energy all the way from your perineum, up your spine, slowly, slowly, feeling it pass through each point in the microcosmic orbit. Notice what happens to the quality of this energy. It may be getting lighter and lighter, more and more sublime, as it moves all the way to the crown of your head and then to your third eye, the crystal palace. Holding the energy there, inhaling, exhaling, feeling that quality of sublimation, how the energy changes as it moves up, touching the tongue to the roof of your mouth, exhaling and feeling desublimation, the energy moving back down the front channel, all the way back to your perineum, becoming denser and denser, heavier and heavier, as it moves all the way back to your perineum. And practicing 3 rounds of this, playing with sublimation as the energy moves through the back of your spine, from the perineum all the way up to the crystal palace. Touching your tongue to the roof of your mouth, exhaling and feeling the energy move from the crystal palace all the way back down to the perineum in desublimation. Really playing with the energy, going slowly, working at your own pace. And bringing the energy back down to the perineum, finishing this last cycle at your own pace. And you're going to swirl this life force energy in your lower Dantian. This is about 1 inch to 1.5 inches beneath your navel, and it's called the Sea of Energy. I invite you to feel it swirl, activate, and feel the density of Jing. This honey-like, thick energy is an energy resource for your entire being. Play with it, really taking a few moments to get to know it. This lower Dantian energy point. And this Dantian energy point is not on the outside of your body. It's more towards the inside, a little bit more towards the front than the back of your body. So you can imagine here a container of energy that can hold your power, your energetic power, secure, grounded, and safe here in this part of your body. Feeling that you deserve energetic power, energetic containment, and to hold a personal gravitas through allowing your life force energy to be stored and centered here in the lower Dantian. And now practicing energetic transmutation. You're going to inhale the energy right now, the Jing, all the way from your lower Dantian into the middle Dantian at the center of your heart. And you're going to swirl it in the middle of Dantian, the center of your chest, inside of your body, a little bit more towards the front of your body than the back. You can feel the energetic swirl intuitively. So in your body, it might be swirling from the base of your body, the top of your head, or it could be swirling parallel to the floor. Just notice how the energy wants to move in you. And as you allow it to swirl, feeling the dense energy of Jing transform into the universal bioenergy of Qi in your heart. And now inhaling this Qi energy up to the upper Dantian, located behind the crystal palace towards the center of your brain, feeling it intuitively. This is a center of energy containment. You can feel the energy swirling, and as it swirls, it converts and transmutes from the energy of Qi to the spiritual energy of Shen. Feeling this alchemical transmutation and noticing what is happening inside of you. And now touching your tongue to the roof of your mouth, you're going to exhale this highly refined, transmuted energy back down to the center of your womb or your reproductive space. And you're going to cycle the energy in this area, allowing it to nourish, activate, heal, and enliven the power of your reproductive center. Feel yourself come home through using transmuted energy to activate and open this space. Feeling yourself centered and activated. And I invite you to feel your capacity to work with energy and energy healing. And feel energy begin to stream from your hands, a bioenergy, letting your hands sweep over your body in a kind of energetic support. You are guiding, you're supporting, honoring your energy, and noticing what you feel. If there's areas that your hands feel drawn to rest on and to pulsate and support with energetic healing. Maybe there are areas of delight where your hands want to help support the activated flowing energy to flow even more deeply. This is really about you tuning in and working with your own energy, your energy healing capacity, intuitively. Let your hands be moved. Let them dance. And notice how you can't figure it out with your thinking mind, but you can feel it through the wisdom of your energy and the wisdom of your hands. And now I invite you to come into stillness. Rest and relax your whole body, feeling held and supported by your commitment to bring ritual to your life, to choose your state and come into alignment with your true self. I invite you to grow roots deep, deep, deep into the center of the earth, feeling yourself held by the planet, loved by the planet, grounded, and feeling yourself surrounded by a golden bubble of light, holding you in safety. And releasing the gold ring of light, the iridescent bubble, releasing your ritual space, and keeping your glow. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Your practice is complete.